Hello, my name is Renita Wahyuni from International Nursing Class. My number is 062. I want to tell you about Down syndrome. Definition. Down syndrome is a genetic disorder caused when abnormal cell division results in an extra full or partial copy of chromosome 21. This extra genetic material causes the developmental change and physical features of Down syndrome. Down syndrome varies in severity among individuals, causing lifelong intellectual disability and developmental delays. It's the most common genetic chromosomal disorder and cause of learning disabilities in children. Symptoms: flattened face, small head, short neck, protruding tongue, upward slanting eyelid, unusual shape or small ear, poor muscle tone, broad, short hand with a single crease in the palm, relatively short finger and small hand and feet, excessive flexibility, tiny white spot on the collar part or iris of the eye called glassfile spot, the last short hair. Causes: any one of three genetic variations of cause Down syndrome. The first trisomy 21, about 95% of the time Down syndrome is caused by trisomy 21. The person has three copies of chromosome 21 instead of the usual two copies in all cells. Second, mosaic Down syndrome. In this rare form of Down syndrome, a person has only some cell with an extra copy of chromosome 21. The last, translocation Down syndrome. Down syndrome can also occur when a portion of chromosome 21 becomes attached or translocation onto another chromosome before or at conception. These children have the usual two copies of chromosome 21, but they also have additional genetic material from chromosome 21 attached to another chromosome. Risk factor. The first, advancing maternal age. A woman's risk of conceiving a child with Down syndrome increases after 35 years old age. However, most children with Down syndrome are born to women under age 35 because younger women have comorbidities, being carriers of the genetic translocation from Down syndrome. Both men and women can pass the genetic translocation for Down syndrome onto their children. The last, having had one child with Down syndrome. Parents who have one child with Down syndrome and parents who have a translocation themselves are at an increased risk of having another child with Down syndrome. Complications such as birth defect. About half the children with Down syndrome are born with some type of congenital heart defect, gastrointestinal defect. Abnormalities occur in some children with Down syndrome and may include abnormalities of the intestine, esophagus, trachea, and anus. Immune disorder, sleep apnea, obesity, spinal problems. Some people with Down syndrome may have a misalignment of the top two vertebrae in the neck. Leukemia, dementia. People with Down syndrome have a greatly increased risk of dementia. Signs and symptoms may begin around age 50. Another problem, Down syndrome may also be associated with other health conditions, including endocrine problems, dental problems, seizure, ear infection, and hearing and vision problems. Prevention. There is no way to prevent Down syndrome if you are at high risk of having a child with Down syndrome, or you already have one child with Down syndrome. You might want to consult a genetic counselor before becoming pregnant. A genetic counselor can help you understand your chance of having a child with Down syndrome. He or she can also explain the prenatal tests that are available and help explain the pros and cons of testing. The last about treatment, yearly intervention for infants and children with Down syndrome can make a major difference in improving their quality of life. Because each child with Down syndrome is unique, treatment will depend on individual needs. Also, different stages of life may require different services. Okay, that's all from me. If I have many mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you.